walk around video on this '06 Ford F250. It is a crew cab short bed, so 6.5 foot bed, XLT, 6.0 diesel, has 102,000 and change miles on it. This is it's a one owner Southern California truck. Given that being the case, the paint's actually in really nice shape with the exception of the passenger rear door, which I'll focus on here shortly in the video. So the purpose of this video is to just go over any little blemishes that the truck has, so that way any prospective buyer is super clear on exactly what the truck is and exactly what to expect when you come to take a look at it. So first of all, what did we do to this truck? So every single one of our trucks is inspected and serviced as necessary at Ford. Okay, so this truck, when we got it, ran good, no check engine light, anything like that. However, we did notice that it was leaking some oil. So we went ahead and sent it down to Ford. It was found that I believe one valve cover was leaking, or maybe both, I'm not sure. And then in seeing that, our technician pointed out that it had the original STC fittings and dummy plugs. So obviously it was recommended at that point that we went ahead and did the update on those, which we did do. I believe he also replaced an injector as it was testing a little bit weak on cold start. He did a full service on it. And the main part of the oil leak was actually coming from the rear main seal. So what was happening to this truck was put up on the lift. The transmission was drained, removed. Rear main seal was replaced. So it's got fresh transmission fluid. It has fresh oil change. It has brand new fuel filters on it. Brand new coolant flush as well. The truck had a crack in the windshield. We went ahead and replaced the windshield. Also, the window tint on the truck was like peeling. So when we had the windshield done, we also had the tint redone, so that way it looked nice and clean. I do have the door code for this truck as well, so that's always fun. In addition, we went ahead and put new tires on it. So these are nice, beefy all-terrain style tires. They are Load Range E. This truck does not have any like fifth wheel or anything like that. It doesn't have airbags. It doesn't have anything that would really tell me that it ever towed very significantly. So in my opinion, that's usually a good thing. It's got some scuffs and some scratches and things like that. Very typical peeling or crinkling on the grill here. New grill's $100 on Amazon. This was like scratched and then it was covered with touch-up paint, just little scratches and stuff, around the truck. It is, 16 years old, 17 years old, something like that. So this is the biggest thing. This is like clear coat fade or something. Like, I don't really know what's going on here. It doesn't really look like Bondo or any like actual body damage was done to the truck, but it definitely does have something going on here on the bottom of the passenger rear door. So this is like cracked or chipped or whatever, missing a piece there. Other than that, I mean, it's in pretty solid shape. Interior is in nice shape. As with every truck, we have it shampooed and fully detailed, carpet, seats, etc. This has a heel hole in the carpet. Just get some WeatherTechs for it and you won't have that problem anymore. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and fire the truck up. This is a cold start on the truck, so meaning it has not ran, I think my husband brought it over here yesterday. So totally cold start. I'll review that. I'll review all the functionality on the truck. Just go through making sure everything works. And that should be about it, really. Pop the hood and pull the oil cap and go through all that fun stuff as well. So no smoke or anything like that. Runs real well. Straighten the steering wheel out so we can kind of see everything that's going on here. So as you can see, the engine is totally cold. It's like 50 degrees outside right now. All right, so first of all, we'll just, obviously test stereo. That functions. Heat and AC both function. You're gonna be able to hear the blower fan, but that's about it. But they do both work. The cup holders, sometimes on these trucks, they get like loose and they don't hold cups anymore. This is nice and tight still. Trailer brake, so you got gain down, you got gain up. All right. Next we'll go ahead and we will put it into four-wheel drive. Sometimes it takes a quick second when the vehicle is cold. So there it is now in 4x4. Drop her down into neutral, put her in 4 low. I don't know why it's not focusing very well, but you get the point. Take it out of 4 low, back up in park, out of 4-wheel drive. Tow haul mode, that works great. It cycles through the gears perfectly. Basically, everything functions as it should. Windows, door locks. I haven't tested the cigarette lighter, but I would imagine that it does work. I don't think it's really ever been used. All right. Usually these are like peeled up and all like nasty. This one's in nice shape. Back seat's in good shape. Headliner's in pretty good shape. Next, I will go ahead and I will pop the hood and just go through that real quick. The guy was keeping records of his maintenance with like stickers or like pieces of tape that they writ on there. So, you could tell that someone actually cared for it, which is cool. First of all, one thing you want to look at is the degas bottle and the cap. So you want to pull the degas bottle cap. Of course, you don't ever want to see any kind of pressure coming out of there. But you also want to check the bottom of the cap to make sure that there's no like gross gunk or anything nasty built up on there. It should look exactly like how this one looks. Going into idle because engine's cold. 2006 Ford F250, 102,000 original miles, one owner truck, Southern California truck. We spent right about $3,000 on the reconditioning of this truck. So if you got any other questions, let us know. Financing is available, national shipping is available. Our deposit is $500. Once we have a deposit, the truck is considered sold and it's removed from sale on all platforms. The deposit, of course, goes towards the cost of the truck and holds the truck for up to 2 weeks. The deposit is non-refundable, so keep that in mind. Make sure that you made the right decision and aren't going to have buyer's remorse.